Hello, I want to share two very important thoughts with you that I had this week. Actually, I would say they were two very important realizations, and I'm going to share them with you because they are going to be super important for you as you wrap up this year of 2024 and get ready for 2025 and having better personal and professional success. So, quick facts though about me is my name is Beth. I am a breakthrough coach, which means I help my clients to map out new success stories after trauma or heartbreak. Sometimes, like this week, I just get really good epiphanies. So, first epiphany. Monday, I attended a business workshop, and what I heard one of the presenters say was in the realm of leaving money on the table. But this is what I felt God was sharing with me. It's not that I have left money on the table. It's that I have this year, if I'm going to be honest with myself, left people on the table. See, at the beginning of this year, I had a specific goal of selling a specific number of forgiveness and EVICT fear journals. Here's the thing though, it's not about selling a $20 journal. These journals on forgiveness and evicting fear are literally life-changing, right? There has been research done that proves that fear and unforgiveness, anxiety, stress, they actually cause brain damage, right? So I am, by having lost focus a little bit this second half of the year, August, September, October, we're now in November. I'm refocused, right? What I have done was by refocusing and kind of losing track of my really clear goal of getting these journals into as many hands as possible, I have actually in 2024 left people on the table, right? When we have something that we're supposed to do, when we're meant to do something, when we have like a project or information or something that we are meant to get out into the world, it's not about us, one. What it is it's about whoever is meant to have that information. And when we lose track of what we are working towards, our goals, we are actually leaving people on the table. So if that's you, it's all right. Get yourself back in gear, get yourself refocused and realigned with your goal so that you end this year leaving no people on the table. All right, here's Epiphany 2. I was having a conversation with someone and they were talking about, let's see if I can get more light. They were talking about how they were tempted to do things on their own because, you know, just like in other areas, it just didn't seem to be working, right? It seems like it's better, more efficient to do things on your own. So that is a lie. Some things we are meant to do on our own, of course, right? We have to take responsibility for ourselves. But it's windy, so I think this glasses on my head is dangerous. When I was in college, I had a roommate. My freshman year and for the first part of my sophomore year. When we first became roommates, she had a lot of friends. A lot. And one by one, they kind of dropped off. Not because they didn't want to be her friend, but because she had an abusive boyfriend. And so she kind of just wasn't hanging out and spending time with him anymore. And he was taking all of her time. This is what Satan does. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And when we are isolated, when we are by ourselves, we can live in our head and think our thoughts are our own thoughts and that they're right. And when we are working in our businesses or on our careers or in our relationships, I'm not saying like tell everyone your business or all of that, but you need to have people around you and you need to have community around you. Why? Because those people will be like, hey, you know what you're thinking? I get it, but you're off. You're off. As my mom would say, you're off the beam. That was her favorite phrase to say to me when I was a kid growing up. But what you want to do is you want to have people who you can trust, who really are on your side, and you do not want to do parenting alone. You don't want to do relationships alone. You don't want to do business alone. You don't want to do your career alone, your schooling alone, your finances alone. Because when you're alone, then you are not in a place where you have the support. What happens when you fall? What happens if someone abusive comes around? You know, it's not good. It sounds good. It sounds ideal to do things on your own. Of course, it's tempting, but it's isolating. And when people are not in your life, you can literally be abused. And that's why I shared the really quick story about the roommate in college. What happened is my sophomore year, second half, I don't know how orange soda got poured into her VCR, but somehow I got blamed for it. No, it's not me. No, I did not have a party in the dorm room. None of that happened. But nevertheless, guess what? I moved out. And that was that. Then it was just her and her boo. So we go through life like this, and sometimes we get hurt more than we need to get hurt because we're doing things on our own. So don't fall into the temptation of thinking it's better to do this on my own, I can do this on my own, or whatnot. We are meant to be in community. Yes, you want to vet people, you want to have people who you can trust and all of that, and trust is earned. That's one of the things I teach, boundaries and building trust with yourself and others as a breakthrough coach. So if you need support with that and the area of how do I build in an effective way where I'm not going to get screwed over, or it's not going to come back to bite me when I trust or let people in, then I'm definitely someone who you will want to talk to about how to create those boundaries and set that up for success, because we don't want to be isolated. All right, so those are my 2 things that I wanted to share today, and until next time, peace.